there was ever a time for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot, the time would be now. While Rise came to its conclusion on less than preferred terms, I feel the door is open for a brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to expand. Yeah, I was never quite one on the boat of those who despised Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I did wonder why it stood as the only Ninja Turtles property at the time in the mainstream. Well, that was until the release of Batman vs. Tmnt, which really got me thinking. Yeah, I think the vibe of the Turtles from that film would fit very well in its own series. In fact, it felt like a natural progression / more mature representation of what was brought forth in the 2003 4Kids produced series. Yes, okay, while its network is known for not allowing certain things the show wanted to accomplish past its censors, the show still got away with a lot and managed to adapt the books from the Mirage comics in a way that satisfies both older fans of the existing stories, as well as real-in kids who had yet to learn the lore of our 4 heroes and a half shell. Well, I'd say the 80s and 2012 shows ended their runs on what I'd say is a satisfying enough note to call their journeys complete. I feel as though right now would be the perfect time to see our 2K3 boys return to the small screen, or at least a reboot that acts as a spiritual successor. Much like the recently announced Batman Caped Crusader, it's not a direct sequel to Batman the Animated Series, but definitely one that acts as a counterpart to it for new audiences and existing fans alike. What are you doing right now? Are you eating? Are you drinking anything? Whatever you're doing, put it to a pause and put your brain in overdrive. Really think about this stuff. What did we just have the release of? Oh yeah, a little show on Amazon Prime called Invincible. What do we have on Disney Plus? The Bad Batch. And Cartoon Network recently announced the previously mentioned Caped Crusader and a new Superman cartoon. It would make sense for the next Ninja Turtles cartoon to return to its action-oriented roots, don't you think? And what better way for Nickelodeon to hop in on the superhero action cartoon craze that's cranking up and returning the TMNT with the energy of the 2003 show? Or heck, maybe even darker. Now look, that's not to say that dark and gritty automatically equates to good. We all know that's not the case. And if you think so, I consider trying to get help because seriously, you may want to get a little bit of assistance, I don't know. But I'm sure you get what I mean. Walking that fine line of the 80s reinvention of the characters and the hardcore elements of the book, like the turtle scene in Batman vs. TMNT. Putting that into its own series would be fan-freaking-tastic. Yeah, I think another season or two of the 2003 show aimed at an older crowd, since those who grew up with the show are adults now, would be pretty cool. And airing those new episodes in Paramount Plus while the new and more kid-friendly series runs on Nickelodeon for a younger crowd at the same time would be a beautiful way to satisfy a wide range of Turtles fans. I mean, think about it. iCarly is doing that exact same thing. Yeah, Nickelodeon's iCarly is coming back as an adult-oriented sitcom. You know why? Because all the kids that grew up with iCarly are adults now, so they're bringing the show back to cater to that audience. Do the same thing with TMNT 2003. It would be awesome. You might just have a hit on your hands, I'm just saying. Yeah, the past few years, it seems as though whatever one series comes out will act as the definitive version of the Turtles for the next 3 to 5 years until another reboot rolls around. There's just so much you can do with the Turtles that I feel that you don't really need to lock it down just to one cartoon on Nickelodeon. Viacom has an awesome brand on its hands and can do so much with it. Sure, we have the upcoming Seth Rogen produced film, and maybe it'll have some of that TMNT 2003 flavor in it. Maybe the movie will kickstart into a series in the same universe. It's kinda hard to tell really where the franchise is going TV-wise moving forward and what that future might look like. Rise seemed to really have its eyes on the comedy, acting as a modern-day reinvention of the 80s cartoon in a way with its wacky tone, and the 2012 show acted somewhere in the middle of the 80s, 2000s, and the books here and there. To me, having a lighthearted Turtles on Nick and more mature series along the lines of Invincible that go all out without the restrictions the 4Kids series had on its network would be just fantastic. And to me, as I said, with the climate of action cartoons finally returning to Western animation, if there was any incarnation to bring back for the next TMNT series, I feel the 2003 boys might be the ones to revive the brand and bring it back to compete with the other franchises other networks are pumping out. The only complaints that I could really see from fans not wanting this to happen are, hey, the 2003 show ended. It's over. It has a nice little bow on it. Don't undo it and mess up what happened. Maybe none of you are like that, but the only reason that I bring it up is because, admittedly, I'm kind of like that towards certain brands that they try to revive. I'm like, hey, no, that ending was kind of perfect. Please don't. But there are workarounds. Yeah, having certain stories take place in different parts of the timeline that we haven't seen yet, things like that. Or, you know, like I said, just holding on to the spirit of the 2003 show while not necessarily touching its continuity or anything like that. Maybe that could go over well, but at the same time, I don't see a lot of people complaining if they just continue with the 2003 series, you know, add on to the story and whatnot. It's not to say it's happening or anything. It's not a surefire thing. I'm not even sure it's in the works. It's just an idea that I had that I wanted to share with you guys. And who knows, maybe if there's a big enough demand for it, it might happen. Don't bully anyone into making it happen. If you want to make like a peaceful video or post or anything about that, that's perfectly fine. Let's say tomorrow, Nickelodeon announces, hey, the 2003 series is returning to Paramount Plus with brand new episodes with a target focus on a more adult audience. Down in the comments below, I want you to tell me, episodes, episode titles, characters, who are you bringing back to the show? I need it all. We're gonna have a big old discussion. I swear, I will be down there. I will love your comments, like them, and reply. If you want to leave like a 10-page document in the comments of you just planning out an entire episode for this 2003 TMNT reboot, that would be awesome because I want to see how creative you can get. I have a few ideas of my own, but let me hear what you have to say. This show just means so much to so many people. It's the one that reeled me into the brand to begin with. I have never heard of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle until I saw this show. And granted, the 2012 show gets a lot of credit for it, but it all began with the 2003 show for me as to why I'm such a big, massive fan of the brand to begin with now. I think the most frustrating thing for me is, the 2003 show, it has so much to go with it. The show has so many episodes and a pretty strong and vocal fan base that's still alive to this day. Like, you really think on it, the 87 series may look to the world as the definitive version of the Ninja Turtles, but the 2003 show, man, there is so much demand for that representation in that era of the Turtles, it's crazy. While there's a lot of demand, supply is very limited. I swear, Nickelodeon just kind of forgets to promote this show a lot, but I gotta say, when Paramount Plus was starting up, what was the one version of Leonardo that they were advertising? The 2003 version. What is the version of the Ninja Turtles that you see in some of the Paramount Plus ads? It's surprisingly the 2003 show. So perhaps my theory isn't a theory at all. Maybe I'm an insider working at Paramount that knows that the 2003 show is coming back. Yes. No, I'm joking. This is all speculation, okay? Speculation. But I'm just saying, I'm manifesting it. Everybody, let's get together in this comment section below. Hashtag bring back TMNT 2003. Will it work for anything? I don't know. I don't know if we have enough merit to pull that off, but I'm just saying, if we wake up one day and we see an announcement about the 2003 show coming back on Paramount Plus, if you wake up and see that, I want you to pat yourself on the back because we did that. Yeah, maybe we didn't do anything, but just believe that we did something and walk around with pride. So put that hashtag in the comments below because you don't want to be left out if it happens. I'm just saying, you want to have bragging rights. Nickelodeon, Viacom, listen, us Ninja Turtles fans, we're out here, we're hungry. We want something good. I know you're cooking up something. Probably you don't want us to know just yet, but I'm just letting you know, if you don't have anything cooking just yet outside of that movie, these are a few ideas that I think all of us are kind of itching for. We would like, we got some people that still want to see Rise come back. You still have some things to give us. So if you could be so kind, we would appreciate it. We're hungry out here and we'd like it. I'm ready for Shredder's Revenge. Don't think I'm sleeping on that. I'm ready for that game. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the entire idea. Paramount Plus, 2003 TMNT show, bring it back. Hit that nostalgia bone, get in line with all these other action cartoons that are coming from Cartoon Network and Amazon Prime and Disney Plus. And then the Turtles are back, baby. Like, we're back in the game. We're ready to compete. Oh yeah, and put a more kid-friendly, lighthearted Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon for the kids. So they're not missing out on Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles needs to expand. Marvel has kids cartoons, they have the movies and the MCU. They have all these different things to cater to different audiences. Do the same thing with Ninja Turtles. Have it cater to everyone. Make it a big brand. I want to see Ninja Turtles thrive. Don't you want to see Ninja Turtles thrive? Ooh, imagine if we somehow, some way, with the 2003 show coming back with a more mature audience and everything, we adapt some of the stories from the IDW comics. I don't know if there's a way to blend that, make that meld and be cohesive. Surely there is. Doing some tweaking here and there, taking from the Raj comics, the IDW comics, and some of the lore that the 2003 show made for itself. I'm sure there's a cohesive way to adapt that, make it all make sense, and be awesome. Dude, Paramount Plus would be on and popping. I'm telling you, well, I mean, a lot of people would watch it illegally too, but I'd be getting a subscription. I always encourage that. Dude, Paramount, you want money? You want more green? Put some green on your platform. That's what I gotta say. If you made it this far in the video, congratulations. Pat yourself on the back for putting up with my craziness. Oh yeah, to prove it to me that you made it this far in the video, show me your real one by putting down in the comments below, it's Ninja Time. If you put it's Ninja Time down in the comments below, I'll know you made it this far in the video, so I can go down there and give you brownie points. I know you're a real one, and yeah, that's good. That's good. But like I said, pat yourself on the shell. As I stated before, when it comes to this hypothetical TMNT 2003 reboot, what are you thinking? What stories do you want to adapt? What characters do you want to bring back? Loose ends you might want to see tied up within a more mature reboot. Whatever your thoughts are, the comments are down there open for you. Like I said, I'm always going to be down there in that comment section with you, so make sure you like this video. Share it around with your friends, all your Turtles friends that might have ideas for a TMNT 2003 reboot. Spread the word. You never know what might come from getting this video out there. If you love Ninja Turtles, I suggest you subscribe, because not only do I have more videos coming out talking about TMNT 2003, 2012, the 87 series, the movies, Rise, but I have some super duper special Ninja Turtle stuff that I cannot wait to reveal for you guys, so stay tuned here and subscribe so you don't miss it. I swear, if you are the tiniest bit of a Turtle fan, you will subscribe because you do not want to miss out. I swear, you're gonna cry if you miss out on this. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. I'll give you 2 more seconds. I'll give you 10 more seconds. I really want you to subscribe. But no, seriously, it's going to be awesome. Don't miss out. Thank you so much for choosing to watch my video and watch my channel. Love you guys. You guys are the best. Turtle power. It's ninja time. Stay awesome and eat your pizza. I've been Geekly, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Take it easy, guys.